Imagine fleeing war, hunger, or persecution, only to arrive in a country you thought would protect you and find yourself at the center of a political storm. That's exactly what happened in the small English town of Epping, where asylum seekers became unwilling pawns in a heated battle between local councils, the courts, and the community. Tonight, we uncover the story behind the UK court's shocking reversal of the injunction on housing asylum seekers in a local hotel, an event that has split neighbors, ignited protests, and raised urgent questions about justice, compassion, and the future of Britain's immigration system. Epping, a picturesque market town on the edge of London. Known for its calm streets, historic charm, and sense of community. But beneath the surface, tensions have been simmering. Earlier this year, the UK Home Office announced that a hotel in Epping would be used to house asylum seekers temporarily. The decision sparked immediate backlash. Local leaders claimed they weren't consulted. Residents worried about safety, strain on resources, and the impact on their community. The local council swiftly went to court, securing an injunction to block the plan. For weeks, it looked as though the asylum seekers would never set foot in the hotel. But then, in a stunning legal twist, the High Court overturned the injunction, paving the way for asylum seekers to be housed there after all. This isn't just a story about a hotel. It's a story about who we are as a society, how far our values stretch when tested by fear, politics, and human desperation. The backlash wasn't just legal. Protests erupted outside the hotel. Some residents shouted that their town was being dumped on by the government. Others quietly admitted they didn't want to live near people they didn't understand. But there was another side, residents holding signs that read, "Refugees welcome," and "Humanity first." For them, the court's reversal wasn't just a legal victory. It was a moral stand. Still, questions linger. Why Epping? Why now? Critics say the government's handling of asylum seekers has been chaotic, shuffling desperate families from city to city, placing them in unsuitable accommodations, and failing to consult local communities. At the center of it all are human beings, mothers with small children, teenagers who crossed dangerous seas alone, and men who left behind families hoping to send money back. People who risked everything for safety, now watching strangers debate whether they belong. Meet Amina, a 27-year-old woman who fled Sudan after her village was destroyed by militia. She doesn't know if her brothers are alive. When she heard she'd be moved to Epping, she didn't think about politics or court orders. She thought only of finding peace. Or Hassan, a 16-year-old from Syria who crossed the Mediterranean in a rubber dinghy. His dream? To go to school, to play football, to live like a normal teenager again. These are the people behind the headlines. Not statistics. Not burdens. People with hopes, fears, and scars, caught in a tug-of-war between the courts, the councils, and the government. The case in Epping shines a light on a broader crisis across the UK. Thousands of asylum seekers are still waiting for their cases to be heard. Hotels, hostels, and temporary shelters have become symbols of a system stretched to its breaking point. And in communities everywhere, the same debate rages: should we open our doors? Or close them? Should fear dictate policy, or should compassion? The court's reversal in Epping may seem like just another headline. But at its heart, it's a test of Britain's conscience. Will the UK live up to its proud history of offering refuge? Or will fear and division define its future? One thing is certain: the fight between politics and humanity isn't over. And the world is watching.